Greetings once again, welcome back. I'm so elated to be here once again with the word. Today, the Lord's saying, I will make you a light in the nation and you will shine brightly for Him. You will not only be a light, you will not only bring the people towards Him, but God is going to make you a deliverer. You will bring salvation to many people who encounter you, who have fellowship with you. So, the word is taken from Isaiah 49, verse 6. He says, you will do more than restore the people of Israel to me. I will make you a light to the Gentiles, and you will bring my salvation to the ends of the earth. Salvation means bring deliverance. You are a deliverer wherever God has placed you. You are a deliverer. You may be going through trials after trials, and you feel that you just want to give up. But God is reminding you that you are a chosen deliverer. Just like how God chose Cyrus to redeem the Israelites, God has chosen you. He has chosen you specifically to redeem a group of people, the nation that is assigned to you. You are going to be a great blessing. You may not see yourself in the present time, but God is going to make you a prominent figure. In this time, in this era, He is equipping you to become a prominent leader. You are in the process of becoming a prominent leader. People may have looked down at you at this present time. You may be a person who overlooked, ridiculed, but you still clinging on to God. And God is still, whenever God has chosen someone, He doesn't leave them to their own self. He always provides them provision. Provision in the sense of He gives you your heavenly backing. Even you may not have people around you, because this is going to bring glory to Him. So God will supply your needs. He will strategize a right time to connect you with the right people. And God, I love this Isaiah 49. It was such a blessing to me. I felt so happy to receive this word, because as I was reading the whole chapter, there are so many things that God was speaking. And I pray that the Holy Spirit will just speak to you through this word. You will no longer be a little heel. You're not a little heel. In fact, you're a very important, a pivotal instrument in God's hand. People may see you that you're not important, you're very unimportant to them. But the reason why people overlook you, because God is hiding you. He's keeping you for a greater purpose. And you are in a place where God is cultivating stamina, spiritual stamina, to contend, to break through. And you are actually a pioneer to pave a way for your people. It could be your family. It could be your generation that is that's going to come. It could be your society. God is going to make you as a role model, a prominent leader. That is why your pathway has not been easy. You have many ups and downs, and your process has been very stressful at times. At times you have lost your patience, but God is saying through Galatians 6:9, I would like to bless this. Let me read this. Galatians 6:9. Let us turn our Bible to Galatians 6:9. It says, so let us not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we do not give up. Hallelujah. If I read it in another version, let me read in the TPT version from verse 7. Galatians 6, chapter 6, verse 7 to 10 in the TPT. God will never be mocked, for what you plant will always be the very thing you harvest. The harvest you reap reveals the seed you planted. If you plant the corrupt seeds of self-life into this natural realm, you can expect a harvest of corruption. If you plant the good seeds of spirit life, you will reap beautiful fruits that grow from the everlasting life of the Spirit. And don't allow yourself to be weary in planting good seeds, for the season of reaping the wonderful harvest you have planted is coming. Take advantage of every opportunity to be a blessing to others, especially to our brothers and sisters in the family of faith. That means your Christian brethren. So that is the thing There are times you feel this process has been stressful and you wanted to give up, but the Lord sent me not to tell you not to give up, because your harvest is coming. You may be a person who is doing good and you don't see anything coming, but God has taken note of you. You have been a person who's patient with others. You have been a person who's sowing good words, encouragement. But when it comes to you, you don't have that. But God is saying, don't give up. Keep doing good, because He is your encourager. He is your backing. When God is with you, who can be against you? You may have many people against you at this time, but the Lord has chosen you. He has chosen you specifically for a purpose, and you are going to deliver people. Whatever thing that you are now, God is preparing. Maybe God has saved you from drug addiction. God has saved you from, maybe He is walking you through in a journey of gaining a wealth, walking you through out from the door of poverty into wealth. Or maybe He's trying to teach you on how to cultivate a right way of healthy marriage. So you are the very first person God is going to use you to break every generational cycles. You are a curse breaker in that generation. Things never came easy for you, but God is going to use you. He's going to equip you, as He always told. And you will not know who has been observing you. You will never know who has been observing you secretly, because God has kept people to watch over you. You may not know who is that person. You will be surprised when that person comes to you, because God has kept you in the sight of kings. Those are prominent figures to keep an eye of you. You may be thinking, is this real? But you will just believe this in coming days. People whom you never thought will connect with you, those people will come reach out to you. People who connect to you through social media, maybe they will connect to you through your post. Your post may touch their heart. You are going to reach out. You may not know every kind words you share on Facebook or anywhere, any social media, anything you do good, you're going to reap the harvest of good. If you sow bad things, you got to reap the bad things. If you got to sow kind words, you gain kind words. There are times you'll not get the kind words, but God will favor you. When you have favor with God, you also have favor with men. God will cause men. He will keep the right people to favor you on your journey to discover your destiny. And you are a person where you're going to shine brightly for God. No one can dim your light. You are rising higher and higher. Day to day you are evolving. You're not what the past. You're not your past. You're not what people say about your past. You have divorced your past. You are a brand new creation in Christ. You are the chosen one. You are going to make a way for people who has been stranded and stagnated. If you are paying the price now, you're walking in a difficult pathway, rejoice, because you are the pioneer in that destination. You are a pioneer in that family. You are the first person who is breaking through that curse of poverty. You are the first person who is going to start a business by God's help, because that is going to bring glory to His name. The reason God chose you, you are just like a Joseph in the family. You may be going through a season of betrayal, rejection. God will not overlook the season that you are paying the price, because that season God is using those painful circumstances to strengthen you, because the journey ahead is very long. There are things to do, there are things to build, there are things you need to cultivate in your life, in other people's life. You have to sow good seed to other people. So God is training you. God is allowing you to go through painful stuff where you will know that you don't want to do that to others. You may seem it's unfair to you. You may be a person who's kind-hearted and you're repeatedly going through betrayals, you're repeatedly going through pain, and you don't have people to support you or give you a word of encouragement. But here I'm going to say, even how difficult it is, don't forget, don't give up. Don't forget, God has chosen you. You know that for sure. Not everyone can be like you. Not everyone has the heart like yours. And you are the one God has chosen to re-establish your generation, to re-establish your family. You are the point of contact for God to work miraculously in your life. You will not just be a person, an instrument in God's hand to talk about Him, to draw people to Him, to make people turn from the evil ways, but God is going to make you so bright. He's going to make you shining brightly. No one can overlook you. It's a season where those who have been overlooked, rejected, despised are going to be shown, are going to be taken notice of. God is going to shine so brightly through you. People cannot even overlook you now. You are going to bring glory in your conduct. You're going to bring glory to His name through your way. You are going to testify about His goodness. Every secret battles you are going through, the secret humiliations or public humiliation you have gone through, is going to bring massive glory to Him, because God is going to showcase His glory. Whenever God has chosen you, He gives you a backing. Read Isaiah 49, the whole chapter. It talks about when God chose Cyrus to redeem, to redeem this people of Israel. But God never left him alone to his own way. God also provided a backing. God also assured him, and through him, God is going to set captives free. Set captives. God is going to use you to set captives free. Now you may not feel it, but God is walking you through the journey. Do not give up doing good, because at the right time you will reap a harvest of blessing. Your blessing not just monetary. Your blessing could be good relationship with people, good connections. Those who can fulfill your destiny. Those who can help you to become the better version. Those who can sow inside of you wisdom words, wise counsel. That season you feel like isolated, you feel all alone. That season is needed because God has allowed you to go through certain things. That's a season you are paying the price for your calling. And it's not easy. The crushing is not easy. It's very painful, but those crushing is going to birth something great in you. Those people are waiting on you and me, are waiting for that thing to be manifested in this coming season. And you no longer should dim your light. I don't care who the person was doing, who's trying to demotivate you, who's trying to discourage you, but no longer that person can do anything to dim your light, because you're going to be so determined to showcase God's glory. You are so determined to prophesy in His name. You're so determined to do all God has set you to do, because God has won you with His love. He bought you with His blood. And God has shown you how faithful He was to you. So just like how this Cyrus, God is making you in these coming days. He's transforming you for His glory. You may not see it, but you'll be very surprised from the people who's going to get connected to you. So, and whatever they've been stolen during a time of when you're going through this isolation, when a time you're going through a crisis, those things that have been stolen from you, God is going to redeem it and give it back to you 1,000 times. He's going to redeem you from your captives. He's going to set you free from every mental bondage, because He has given you clarity onto what is the next step. He has given you visions on where He's taking you. He has been speaking to your heart. He has been equipping you emotionally. He's been strengthening your inner man, and you know that God has been doing something, a good work, a new work. He who started a good work in you will not end it. He will not leave it incomplete. He will complete it. He's a God of completion. So trust Him as your defender. Trust Him as your protector, a provider. Trust Him as your guide. He is your guide to this journey. The world may make us feel like unloved, rejected. You need to prove to them to be in order to have the basic thing that is called love. But the Lord loved you and me. Even while we are still sinning, He has redeemed us. He has snatched us from the kingdom of darkness and translated into a kingdom of His own kingdom, to make us His own heirs. What a privilege to be called His chosen one. So you and I, who are called by God to set the captives free, you have to pay the price. We have to walk through this one. But God is saying this season He's making you shine brightly. You are going to be so taken notice of until you be thinking that you want to just run and hide. God is going to make you a prominent figure in the coming season. You are in the process of becoming. Do not give up. Do not give up doing good. Do not give up ministering to people. Do not give up doing whatever that seems good. Whatever is good, do it. Keep on doing. Whatever is evil, stop it. So I just want to release this because Isaiah 49, it talks about where a person who feels barren, you feel barren, you feel dry, those dry, barren areas, God is going to fill up. God is going to drive people to get connected to you. You feel you're barren in an area of relationship, you're barren in an area of finances, maybe it's long period, but God can be the one. God can be using you to break that pattern, that dysfunctional pattern in your family. So God is, get ready for an expansion, enlargement, exponential growth. Get ready for destiny connections, and also get ready to be in the limelight. Do not run away from the limelight. The limelight is not about you, it's about the glory of God. Because many people will be attracted to the light that is upon you. The glory of God is upon you. There is something God deposited in you that the world needs. Do not dim your light for anyone. Do not dim your light. Take courage. Rise up to the occasion. So, this is the word I would say. Let me check anything else. So yeah, I want to release this word. Today I had this Psalms 19 verse 7. The instructions of the Lord are perfect, reviving the soul. The decrees of the Lord are trustworthy, making wise the simple. Making wise the simple. Those who are simple, gullible, those who are very naive. We have been a season where we were so naive. We've been trusting everyone. We've been listening to everyone's words, and we have been taken a different route. The Lord's instruction are the one is the only one perfect. If God has called you for such a time as this, for a certain place, maybe in this company or probably to start a business, if God has told you and no one told you, trust His leading, trust His instruction. At the right time, He will connect you with the right people who can bring you. Maybe He will let you get connected to you, maybe to come across with the source of information that you need. The Lord has so much creativity that He's going to deposit in you because He wants you to lead the people away from their captivity. He's making you a pave maker, a pace setter, trend setter, a trailblazer. You are a person who is the first in the family, the first in the organization to make a way into something new. It's a new threshold, a new door, a new beginning. So you are the first person to start this. So always lean onto God's instruction. Don't lean onto your own understanding, because it will take you away from His pathway. The plans that God gave you is from Him. It's not from the world. When He gives you the plan, He will give you the step by step. There are times it will not be clear, but God will lead you. He will give you timely advice through people who are wise. Godly counsel He will release to you in how to build this way, in how to build a business, in how to build a family. He will give you godly advice. So make God your everything, because you are shining brightly. You are His representative. Shine brightly, do good, keep on doing good. Do not be weary, do not get tired, do not throw in the towel, because you are making an impact. Your voice matters. It doesn't matter what people say, but your voice matters. Every little action of yours do count in His kingdom. So I pray this word was a blessing to you. I might come back again to do on this Isaiah 49, maybe a little more in depth, because I think there's more to release. At this time, I'll release until here. God bless you. You are a warrior in the making. God bless you.